Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea and I'm here with another word to release to you guys today. And the title of this word is called This Open Door. Alright, it's called This Open Door. Now this word is coming from a dream that the Lord gave me. This is a pretty long dream, okay? And so we'll just hop right into it and then I will give y'all the revelation that the Lord shared with me, okay? So in the beginning of this dream, a group of people came to me to tell me that they needed to talk to me. Once I was in a room with these people, they told me that I had 2 strikes against me. These were higher up people. They said I had gone out the door from like the work area to the waiting space, a space you enter right before you exit the next door, which is the door to go home and leave for the day. These doors only open by a security beep, like from a control room from the people higher up. They were telling me that I had entered the waiting area through the first door too many times and illegally. Like I wasn't really permitted to be going in and out that door. They thought I was playing a game with my sister by entering through this door twice, both separate times. When I was asking what did I do wrong by going through the door, because I thought we had permission to do so, and that was like the break area before being outside, they couldn't give me a real answer. Just telling me my strikes and that basically if it happened again, I could be let go or be in worse trouble, even though I didn't understand what I did wrong or how to prevent it next time. As I was in this room with these people, I was looking at what seemed to be a projector that showed me coming through this door and like playing with my sister one of the times. This is what they were showing me as proof, like we got you on camera, but still not stating how I did anything wrong or how to prevent myself from getting another strike moving forward. Then the projector screen started to show pictures of me when I was younger or in a different state of life. One of the guys noticed that I was smiling at these pictures and he said to me something to the effect of, "Are you smiling at me?" And I said, "No, I'm smiling because of how far I've came," okay? And that was the end of the dream. In this dream, the people that were higher up, all right, they were in a security room, right, watching the behavior of everybody. And when I would go into this door, it would be like the waiting area, okay? And so they said they had 2 strikes on me already, okay? And so they weren't telling me exactly what I was doing wrong. It's just like they were monitoring me, okay? Like monitoring spirits, all right? And so it's like they had the key to be able to beat me into the other door, which leads to outside, okay, which leads into the new beginning, which leads into what God has for you, okay? So you got the work area, then you got the waiting area, and then you got the promised land. All right, and so for a lot of you, you may be in a waiting area. You are waiting on God to move you to the promised land. And the strikes that they were saying that they had on me was almost like they saw me like trying to bring somebody else with me, okay? They said they saw me playing with my sister, okay? And so this is God saying that for who this applies to, you can't bring other people with you. It doesn't matter how much you love them. It doesn't matter how much you care for them. Everybody is in different seasons in their life with God, okay? And so just because you are in a season to where you are about to walk into the promised land doesn't mean that that's where they're at. You can't bring people with you, okay, into the season you are entering. All right, and the reason why they weren't telling me the strikes and what I was doing wrong is because it's kind of like demonic spirits that are monitoring and that are just basically allowed to strike you from being able to go on to the next phase of your life, but they don't necessarily owe you any explanation, right? This is why it's important to go to God, because Satan can go to God and he can say, this is what this person's doing wrong and this is what is going on. And what Satan is presenting to God is basically keeping you from being able to walk through the next door, because he's saying this is the dirt I got on them because from the monitoring spirits that have been watching you, okay? This is what they're doing. This is what they're entertaining. This is what is getting in their way. And it's important to be able to be in sync with God to know how you need to be moving in this waiting area, in this waiting period, because Satan ain't giving you no leeway. Satan ain't gonna help you get to the promised land, okay? But if you stay synced with God, he will teach you and show you what needs to go, who needs to go, how you need to move and go about things so that you can make it to the promised land, okay? All Satan is going to be doing is snitching, telling God, this is the report I got from the monitoring spirits, to try and keep you from going through that exit door, which was leading you to the promised land, okay? And so God just wants you to focus. For whoever this is, I had been through this door twice, which means somebody is going back to an area of their past, going back to people of their past that they should not be entertaining or dealing with, thinking about things from the past. Let it all go, okay? Because you going back is going to hinder you. Like they said, I had 2 strikes, and if I got another strike, then that would be it for me, okay? Don't forfeit your blessing. Don't forfeit the promised land, okay? Because you want to bring somebody with you, or you want to reminisce on the past and go visit the past and whatever. You are entering your new, and you don't need to be worried about that, okay? This other door, this open door to the promised land, will be open once you fully leave behind whatever is over there, okay, in the work area, in the space that you used to be. Whether that's family, friends, past behaviors, past attitudes, leave it all over there. Do not give Satan no leeway to try and stop you from getting in the waiting room and then exiting the waiting room to the promised land, okay? Now, at the end of the dream, the guy was asking me if I was smiling at him, and I was like, no, I'm smiling because of how far I've came, okay? There are certain people in your life that are going to want to take credit for what God is about to do for you in this promised land, okay? They want to be admired. They want to be looked up to as the person that allowed you to be able to get to the promised land, but it's not them. And that's why I said, no, I wasn't smiling at them. I was smiling about how far I've came, okay? How far God has pulled you through, how far God has changed you, how far God has been using you in the earth, okay? I was smiling. I was looking at me from a child all the way growing up, okay? And these were pictures of me when I was younger or in a different state of life, right? It's like the projector was showing the old versus where I've come. And it could have been the old lifestyle you used to live, or just your childhood. You came a long way, and these people want to take credit for them. Whoever these people are around you, they want to take credit for what God is about to do in your life, but they're not going to be able to take credit for it. God is going to get the glory out of your story. Do you hear me? God is going to get the glory, because it is Him that has done the work in you, not the people around you. They didn't do the work. You and God has came a long way in your relationship with Him, okay? You have come a long way because of God pulling you out of certain things, taking things away from you, and you being obedient and following Him. And that is going to get you to that exit door to the promised land. It is Him that has brought you from a mighty long way. All right? God is saying when you enter the promised land, some people have been speaking evil on you, speaking bad about you. These people have come against God's will in your life. They come against the things that you say. They come against the things that the Lord speaks through you, or whatever it is you do in the earth for the Lord. They come against it. So right now, you're not in a position to where you can allow these people to interrupt what God is doing. But God is saying there's going to come a point of elevation. He's going to elevate you to a point to where the respect level from these people will be there, okay? And so that's all God is saying in His word, is that this is the open door that God is going to give you. So stay focused if you are in a waiting area, and just know your promised land is going to be wonderful. It is going to be filled with peace, joy, comfort, and elevation, okay? And so that's all I have for you guys in this word today. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. Facebook is Chelsie Jai, Jai. Instagram is @_Chelsie J, the letter J, and TikTok is Chelsie.jai. I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.